It's the middle of the night. No, 3, 4 in the morning. I woke up to take medicine a bit later than I really should have, but I guess as I'm getting better, my body is less scheduled to say, "Oh, take this now, your throat hurts" or something. So, anyways, sort of drifting off to sleep, but I'm checking my phone and such, check Twitter, and I see YouTube has made a change. They have updated their policy for basically YouTube partnership, being able to make money on the platform. It has, as of recently, been 10,000 views on your channel. So when they updated that, my gaming channel kept monetization, which was fine, and this one I couldn't get it, and my video game channel lost it. That channel had made a few cents. This one wouldn't have made much money. It didn't really bother me. I was maybe a quarter of the way there with this vlog channel. Still ages from it on the video game channel. But the new requirements are 4,000 hours of watch time in 12 months. Which, actually on my gaming channel I meet a little bit more than even. And 1,000 subscribers. Which I don't. Admittedly, on the two smaller channels, right now this one has 11. So I feel further on these channels. But that doesn't bother me a huge amount. I'm little under halfway there on Jadekind Gaming. So that one will, here, when this actually fully implements in like a month, be demonetized. And they're all like, those channels were basically making less than $100 a year. And I'm like, yeah, but I was almost to $100 a year at that level, and that's meaningful. That meant something to me. Yeah, I wasn't living off of it, but I mean, it still was something where basically the time I was put in was at least getting something. So it sucks. I'm gonna keep doing it. I love doing it. I mean, if you enjoy any smaller channels, make sure you're subscribed to them. All of a sudden, that subscribe button means so much. Because, I mean, there's been a number of channels that I would watch for, a good number of months before I would actually bother to subscribe. I would just have them in this sort of recommendation of, hey, you seem to like videos from this channel, and so YouTube pops it up, and so I didn't bother. But all of a sudden, that subscribe button means an awful lot. That just sucks. I gotta try and get back to sleep after that bad news. And I was so excited, because I was about to cross that threshold where I was going to be making more than $100 in a year. I was so excited for that. That's a step. And I get it on their side of things. You're small fry. They don't care. Good morning. It's Wednesday, January 17th. I got up. And I'm glad I did wait last night and didn't finish the shelf, because I came up with an idea. Originally, I was going to basically, for the outlet, measure up and over and figure out pretty much basically just where it needs to be, but then I'd have to basically, in order to get that measurement onto the backboard, I'd have to measure it on the back side of it and drill through from the back, which means if any of the material blows out and breaks and such, it'll break on the front where you'd see it. So obviously I'd like to avoid. So I figured out what I could do is I got the shelf up without it, and I'm going to put some tape here, and that way I can get like an internal measurement and figure out where it needs to be on this side, so that when the back is on, I can then flip it over, put it on top of something, and drill through from the front, so anything that messes up will be on the other side. Alright, so I got the back on, and I got it on a bit of, on the box actually that the painting had came in. I figured that box, good 2 inches, some scrap cardboard now, so that way it'll have something to raise it off the floor, so I'm not drilling down into the floor. And with my markers, I took the plate off the outlet, and I marked the 2 holes. I got a drill with a bit that should work. I'm just doing it in slow bursts. And you can kind of see it just wearing away each time. But I think it's going to work. And also with that sound, I did think, gee, I really hope my neighbors don't sleep past like 7:30 on a weekday. Just now thought of it. But yeah, it's through. I got a little bit that came off there, which means it did technically tear a bit at the bottom. So I'm glad I was going this way and not the other. I'm gonna get the vacuum and vacuum that up, and then I'll do the other one. And I got the holes in, and if you see here, of course there's the wood color, so I'm taking a Sharpie to them to blacken it so it won't be quite as noticeable. Still don't know that I did it all right until I get it up against the wall and both outlets are through. It doesn't matter. Now if I messed it up completely, it's still fine, because this was option 1, and ultimately because of the plate that sticks out, I might have to go to option 2 anyways and cut out this size of the plate to make sure that basically it can still sit flush against the wall. But it doesn't stick out much, and there is a bit of a lip behind, like between the bottom of the side here and where this is, so I'm thinking that'll accommodate for it and it won't be a problem. But if it is, then I'd have to cut it out anyways. So I do know that it's possible that I'll have to do another cut. I hope I don't. I hope these line up good enough and I can use the outlets and it works just fine. I think it made a nice clean cut going in from the top, and yeah. And I want to try and attach the brackets to this before I put it up, because that way I can use the electric drill that won't go between that space. So I went up there to see about where I put the other ones. And I noticed when I put this up that it seemed a little bit taller than the existing one. And I figured out why. And it's obvious. Weight's on this one. It's being pushed down. But also the brackets have a little slider. And I put the screw in the middle of it before. I should put it on the bottom. Because it's definitely has been bent. Which, I mean, it's still secure, but I mean, it didn't need to do that. It's just sort of, yeah, I should do that a little differently this time. So yeah, being in the middle, as far as the distance is fine. But yeah, I need to, when I put it, the actual one I put into the wall should be closer to the bottom of the bracket, so that as the weight lowers it down, it's still fine. All right. Moment of truth. It's up there. Let's take a look. Okay. Could have lined up a little better, but I'm thinking plug 1. Kind of plug 2. Easily plug 1. Plug 2 gets snagged a little bit when it has a ground. I'm going to say that's going to have to be good enough, though. It works. It will meet the needs. I got to go do a little bit of shopping. Aldi and Sam's. Aldi has a forehead, like a non-contact, like the thermometer that's like really quick. That started today. I want to get one of those. I was actually wanting to get one of those the other day when I was getting medicine because I was sick and all. But because my mom went and picked it up, I didn't. And then I find out they have one for what's probably going to be half the cost at Aldi, so I'm like, oh, well, good. And then Sam's, there might be a few things, but chiefly among them, deodorant. Because I thought I had a few, because usually I get it at Sam's and it comes with a few. And I felt like and I think I do, but with the move I don't know where they are, and I realized today I'm out. So Sam's is going to be the first trip, because I need that. that is a must. And it is still quite cold today, but I do hear that it is supposed to warm up over the next day or so, so at least for a little bit I should get, above freezing would be nice. That's really all I'm asking for. Above freezing, please. Pretty much got what I needed from here. Deodorant, some ibuprofen because I'm running low, water, and tomato soup because it's a good deal and it doesn't go bad too quick. I'm gonna check out here, and then if the cafe thing's open, I'll just eat there because I'm hungry. Here at Aldi. Alright, so I'm going through, and of course getting a couple orange juice because I need that. Honey because I missed that the other day. Butter and bread because I'm pretty much out of both of those. Large paper plates I'm pretty much out of. The thermometer I've mentioned. Then some things that I didn't plan on but saw here. A wastebasket because I don't have one for the gaming room, and that'll be helpful. And maybe one or more of these. They're the same like wire mesh as the wastebasket, so they'll match. And they're basically $7 a box. There's a magazine organizer, a little 4-piece little office desks organizer, and a 3-tier tray. I'm trying to decide. Maybe I get one of each. It's a bit costly, but I mean, I don't know. I'd like to organize things on the desk, and I have things that my desks have a lot less drawers than they have before. So that's kind of a concern. Maybe this will help with that. I guess I'll give it a shot. Yeah, I went ahead and spent the money. Got each one. Hopefully it does help make things easier to organize on the desks and such. Otherwise I'm used to just having a variety of basically junk drawers. Now I don't have all that many of those. And I also heard from Nick. It's probably his response. Sounds like we may be going out to eat. And then hopefully, again, be able to game a bit later. But yeah. So, that'll be nice. And also making me glad I didn't actually go get something filling, but just grabbed a slice of pizza from Sam's to tide me over. Alright, that's up to year. It's been almost a couple hours since I got home. In a little bit, pretty soon, I got plans going with Nick out to eat. But in here, I got this shelf all loaded up. Basically stuff from the other rooms for the most part. Got a dishwasher going. I got garbage taken out. I got a lot of stuff from here. Either put away, like a lot of it was tools, I put it in the closet. The printer is up there, not connected to the computer, but the cables are down next to it. It's the kind of thing that, again, I'm probably going to need to replace some cables so I can move the computer how I originally wanted it. Until I do, it doesn't really work to connect it. Everything kind of was based on that. Oh well. Either way, I never kept the printer on. I rarely use it. It's just something I want to have available in case I need it. So I got that there. Got a little planning to be able to try and run the game tonight. I also have some notes here that I should write down before going out to eat so I don't forget them. Yeah, and as well as putting things from like this shelf in there, I also unloaded a box of books that didn't go in there on that shelf now that there's space and that kind of thing, just sort of, that's so, and I also had the box with a bunch of the Funko Pops. Those also got unloaded up here. I'm not going to keep them in the boxes, but until I have all the shelves out and I'm actually decorating for reals, I figure I might as well. But I got those in there just to help fill out the space, which also means I cleared out a couple of the boxes, so I have show you a decent stack of boxes in here that I can now take back to my mom's house to load up with stuff and try and get more stuff over here, which is good. Getting more stuff over here is good. Basically, I was working on making this room a little closer to being ready for gaming. I want to do the photo, like the the cover image today, if I remember. So I want this map on this wall, but I'm trying to think of how to do it without wasting any of my 3M command strips, because I don't want it there long term. I just literally want it there for the photo, probably for tonight's session, just because I don't feel like probably taking it down and putting it back up. But it will not be there for long. Okay, gonna do a few more things and then head over to meet Nick. Alright then. So, traditionally, I've always gone and picked up Nick. And admittedly, I've kind of tried to work towards the, okay, come meet at my place angle since I got the condo. But it's been, you know, a bit of a rough battle. And so today I wasn't going to push for it. I was like, I'll just go get him because it'll probably be closer from there depending on where we're going. We'll just work it out there. So, I got in the car and I head over, and I'm about halfway to his place when my phone makes a tone. I'm like, you know, okay, that might be him because of the time, whatever. I'll read it when I get to his place. I do, and it's him saying I'm on my way. So I've now turned around and I'm just sitting over there. I was like, yeah, I'm headed back to my place. I'll meet you there. Gotta be communicating a little better, I suppose. So yeah, we got a Nick and some Chinese food. And I'm seeing how I do with socializing and talking and such before officially saying yes to gaming. Hopefully it all goes well when we get to game tonight. And I've been talking a lot. And I think as long as I make sure to probably have a couple bottles of water, I think I'm going to be able to game.
Has he's kept you topped off on lemon or iced tea the entire time?
Yeah. They've been uncharacteristically good at that today. By the time we got home, it's maybe 40 minutes till we're going to be here to game. So Nick's just going to hang out. I'm going to have him get this put up. I'm just going to use blue tape rolls on the back. Should work fine to last long enough to get it on. Also, you're just playing on your phone, but...
What? We're not playing.
We're taking a cover image!
Can that camera see me?
No.
That's fine.
You're in the game! How about a little bit closer? Just for the cover image. Grimtooth's traps are kind of brutal. Mm-hmm. And so it's interesting ideas, and I might come up with a game that utilizes them at some point, but it's not a throw this in any game.
Yeah, it's like they wouldn't be using just a 50 cal.
Yeah, no, yours look fancy.
Damage.
Yeah, it bugs the crap out of me. Just keep bringing it up. I'm sure that won't lead to a very a rant at all.
Actually, no, stop. He lied. It will lead to a rant. We just finished the game. It was pretty exciting. A couple big combats. Definitely some cinematic things done to make the combats work, but I think it worked pretty well when I did that. They seem to have fun. Now, Nick's gonna go home, and I think Bob, Austin, and I are gonna go out to eat. So that'll be cool. Not sure where yet. We'll find out. We are going to the Ginghams. I'm riding with the Austin. I have never done that before.
Well, I don't speed, I don't go fast, I use my blinker all the time, and I drive like an old person.
I think we'll make it safely. That's nice here. House dressing is a blend of ranch and Italian dressing with Parmesan cheese, poppy seeds, and special seasonings.
600 million?
That's at least let me know what they're...
Almost 400.
With the, I guess kind of why they're house dressing so good.
I think we're under
fancy. I went with the salad and actually just the salad, and I may just go with this, or I may do the unlimited for a couple bucks more. But I figure I already went out to eat once, shouldn't do too crazy.
Well, that's pretty wild because they're the exact same.
Are you judging me?
I'm not.
Thank you.
Judging you for eating a salad? Yes, how dare you do something healthy for once.
Doesn't Bob look so good with his head shaved?
What? I highly doubt that salad counts as healthy.
For him, that's very healthy.
I'm still not judging.
Sounded like
yeah, I wouldn't call it healthy either. Ron had a nice day. Just got out with Nick earlier, and we got to play some games, and then out with Bob and Austin. And lots of friends today. It was a good day. It's only the first of 3 days off, so that's nice. So yeah, I do have a bit to clean up here. I already got the map off the wall before we left because I wanted to make sure the tape didn't mess anything up. A couple spots on the back side of the map did adhere a bit too much, and there's little tears, but well, it's basically the laminate off the back of the map. You can't see it from the front. It's fine. And it was worth it. I did get the cover images for the video. I may have to edit a couple images together. I often have to do that. Like basically maybe take me from one image, Bob from another, maybe Nick and Austin from a third, and then just sort of blend them together. I've done that on most of the cover images for the different gaming images, because I use the same image for whatever 10 or 20 whatever different videos. It's like, yeah, it's worth putting that much time, and really sometimes I put decent amounts of effort into the cover images for this channel, but I have fun with those, so as long as I'm having fun, I guess it's a good use of time. Yeah, so I got the images ready, and I actually didn't have trouble speaking. My throat was kind of hurting me when my friends were arriving, so a little concerned about it. I just had a lozenge. I had a few sitting at standby. I had a bottle of water. Didn't need any of that. I had a glass of hot tea with some honey in it. Just before and like the beginning of the session, took care of it. That was what I needed. No problem. So that was kind of cool. Otherwise, I converted the file when we went out to eat. And it's almost done, so I can't do anything more yet. But we'll be able to soon. And yeah, I'm going to clean a bit of this up. I took maybe an extra 20 minutes because the session 4, so a couple sessions ago, but whatever. Video was a relatively easy one to edit. Got that edited so I can export it when I go to bed here. It's late. I'm usually sleeping by now. I do, of course, have off tomorrow, so no worries, but I gotta go to bed. Thanks for watching. See you next time.